Manchester City have a huge summer ahead. So many different players will be leaving, meaning so many replacements will be needed. So here is Manchester City's ideal summer transfer window. For departures, City genuinely have 10 to 12 players with rumors about being sold. But in an ideal scenario, who leaves? Here are the following players I think should leave or be sold this summer. City have already confirmed the departures of John Stones and Bernardo Silva for free this summer. Two legends of the club and one massive hole left by Bernardo Silva. The next sale is Omar Marmoush, mostly a flop of a signing who has never been able to get consistent minutes. The main reason I would sell him now is because this is most likely their best chance to recoup most of the money they paid on him, as Barca are rumored to be ready to pay £40 million for him. Akanji has been on loan at Inter, and since they won the league, the loan becomes permanent at £13 million. Grealish has also been on loan at Everton, and there is no way they activate the full 40 to 50 million pound buy option, but I think they negotiate it down to 20 million pounds and pay that, making his exit permanent. The next player sold will be James Trafford. He is getting very limited playtime, and Donnarumma will keep his job. Trafford will want to leave and City will not stop it. I think Tottenham will bring him in for £30 million. The next player sold will be Mateo Kovacic. He has barely seen the pitch this season, and I think City should sell before his contract is up next summer. So I think Besiktas will put up £10 million and he will leave. I think Nathan Ake will also be sold as he is surplus to requirements. I see Everton paying £10 million to bolster their backline. One important player I see being loaned for playtime is Rico Lewis, as he has really struggled this season. And finally, one important note is that in an ideal summer for City, Rodri does not get sold or replaced this summer. When he has played, he has been very good this season. He is still their most important piece. For our rivals, here is who I have City bringing in this summer. The first need City have this summer is replacing Bernardo Silva. When I say this, I do not mean his versatility in playing multiple positions, but I mean a midfielder who is a connector, bringing the ball from the defense to the attack, basically a roaming playmaker. They also need to be super hardworking and very good in tight spaces. For this position, we have two expensive options. The first being Elliot Anderson, the 23-year-old English midfielder from Nottingham Forest. He fits everything Pep would want from his 8 and is a very solid replacement for Silva's output. Elliot is a very good and willing runner, a very intense midfielder. He is very technically good in tight spaces and is able to be this sort of roaming playmaker role. This is almost a perfect fit for this role, which makes sense why he is so rumored to go to City. Rumors are City would need to pay £75 million. For the second expensive option, I have Pablo Barrios, the 22-year-old Spanish midfielder from Atletico Madrid. He has a very similar profile to Anderson, as he's an intense runner, as you need to be in a Simeone system. However, he is also incredibly technical in tight spaces. He might even be a better fit for a Bernardo replacement than Anderson. While he does not have many rumors about City, would he be the better overall fit? City would need to activate his release clause for around £85 million if they want to sign him. For the good value option, I have Alex Scott, the 22-year-old English midfielder from Bournemouth. He is a very similar player to the others mentioned, an intense runner and good in tight spaces. Essentially, he is just slightly worse than both of them, but he is still very good, which makes sense based on his price as the rumor is £60 million would do the trick. My choice would be Pablo Barrios. I highly doubt this happens, as Anderson is almost guaranteed to go there, and that is not a bad move at all. I just think Barrios fits the need slightly better, but they cannot go wrong with either one. The second need is a true starting right back. While Nunez has been pretty good this season, I think signing a true right back who is more comfortable in that position would help City, and Nunez can absolutely still be competition in that position. The expensive option and heavily linked option is Michael Kayode, the 21-year-old Italian right back from Brentford. Kayode is most known for his long throws, and that can absolutely help City, but even without that, he is a very good and up-and-coming right back. He is adept at going forward, but also has great recovery pace and strength in his defending. He will be expensive, but City need this type of player. Rumors are he will cost £65 million. The good value option is Javario Reed, the 19-year-old Dutch right back from Feyenoord. He's also a very quick right back who has shown great flashes in his attacking output. The biggest question mark, though, with him is his physical strength and his defensive ability. He would be affordable at £25 million, but my choice would be Michael Kayode. He has proven it in the Prem, and I think he's the most complete and ready project. The third need is some more depth at winger, preferably a younger option. The expensive option for this is Kenan Yildiz, the 21-year-old Turkish winger from Juventus. Very technical sound player who has been doing very well for a few seasons now. He is a different profile to what City have with Semenyo and Doku, as he's not super pacey, but he's an excellent dribbler with decent final output. His rumored price is £75 million, which is hefty, but he's likely worth the risk. The good value option for this is Nico Williams, the 23-year-old Spanish winger from Bilbao. He has a more similar profile to Doku as he's incredibly quick and uses quick movements to beat players on the dribble. Similar to Doku, his finishing is quite inconsistent, but he's definitely a good player. But do City need the same profile? Regardless, City will need to pay £65 million if they want to sign Nico Williams. The cheaper option would be Micah Götze, the 20-year-old Belgian winger from Ajax. He has now had his breakout season, 17 goals and 12 assists in the league. He has a similar profile to Yildiz as he relies on his technical prowess to beat defenders, not necessarily pace. He is young, mostly unproven, but has incredible potential. A very good backup winger in my opinion. Rumors are that he would cost around £35 million. Because of cost, my choice would be Micah Götze. Since this need is not a consistent starter, I think the best fit for this need is a young developmental option, and that is Götze. The fourth need is a striker who offers a different profile to Haaland, mostly in link-up play. They need depth for Haaland, especially if Marmoush leaves, so City need a younger striker who can offer a different profile. The expensive option for this is Georginio Rutter, the 24-year-old French center forward from Brighton. He's exactly the profile I have in mind for this, someone who can link up play well, young, and can continue to grow with good coaching. He's also versatile and can play the 10 or wing when Haaland is playing as well. Brighton do want a lot for him, looking for £70 million. A hefty price for a striker who really has not put up insane scoring output. The good value option for this is Joaquin Panicelli, the 23-year-old Argentine center forward from Strasbourg. He's not as incredible a link-up play as Rutter, but he gives better scoring output, while also offering that style of play. He gives a different profile from Haaland, but is also able to finish chances at a good rate while being pretty good in the air as well. His one concern right now is that he tore his ACL and will be back in late September or early October, but I think his talent is worth the risk. Because of his good season, Strasbourg want £45 million for him this summer. The cheaper option is Troy Parrott, the 24-year-old Irish center forward from AZ Alkmaar. The former Tottenham youngster is talented and has broken out this season. Similar to Rutter, is comfortable dropping deeper and being a part of link-up play, and his scoring numbers this season have been outrageous. But can this translate to the Premier League? Most likely would cost around £35 million to bring in this summer. My choice would be Joaquin Panicelli. I just think cost-wise and output-wise, he is your best choice for adding depth to the 9 position, who is also quite young as well. I do not have any major concerns about his ACL injury, and he will come back quite early into next season. The fifth and final need is a backup keeper because of Trafford being sold. My choice for backup keeper would be Anthony Patterson, the 25-year-old English keeper from Sunderland currently on loan at Millwall. He's most likely the best cheap option willing to be a backup that is good enough in build-up play to fit Guardiola's style. It would cost around £10 million. For the total net spend, Man City would buy 5 players for £240 million and sell 6 players for £123 million, leaving a net spend of £117 million. For the full ideal squad, it would look like this. Donnarumma and Patterson as keepers, O'Reilly and Aït-Nouri as left-backs, Guehi, Kusanov, Guardiola, Diaz, and Allen as center-backs, Coyote and Nunez as right-backs, Rodri, Gonzalez, Barrios, and Ipan as midfielders, Cherki and Foden in the 10, Doku, Semenyo, Savinho, and Kutz as wingers, and Haaland and Panicelli as strikers. A very good squad to continue the raise of standards at City.